Hello everyone and welcome to another Shirk video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Merfolk in Historic. Last time we took a look at Merfolk was with Deep Road Pilgrimage, which was a new card from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. But we tried to combo that card with a card such as the Kumena in our deck. But turns out Kumena wasn't powerful enough in Historic, even with the Deep Road Pilgrimage. So instead we're going to be going back to a little bit more Marrow Regeries and Tishana's Tidebinder. As for the sideboard, to make the wizard matchup a little bit bearable, we are playing 2 copies of Kira, Great Glass Spinner. Even with that, it might not be enough just because this matchup is incredibly one-sided, but we are trying to match up against a wizard deck. Rather, we want to be matched up against other combo decks, control decks, things like that. As for the creature matchups, because we are in a Simic color, it is kind of hard to find a creature removal other than some fight spells, but with Lost Caverns of Ixalan, we did get a card called Kitesail Larcenous, which is a removal spell that is also flying and also pairs up very nicely with Collected Company. As for the other removal spell, we are playing Favorite Enemy as our fight spell, just because most of the creature decks are going to be tribal heavy, but you're more than welcome to play any other 1-mana fight spells as well. And lastly, we are playing 2 copies of Mist Color for the Discover matchup. Unfortunately, Discover does let you cast the cards, so they're going to go off with the Geological Appraiser into copying using the Glasspool Mimic. But one thing this card does deny is the Eldritch Evolution. So when they Eldritch Evolution, you can Mist Color and their creature would become exiled instead, stopping the combo. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some Historic best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on there. It looks good. Boros. Excuse me? What is this? I'll say no to that. Oh, it's an Oni called Anvil deck. I see. I can't believe it, they actually blocked that. Does this do anything in the graveyard? It's an interesting card. I'm gonna play out the Merfolk Trickster. I want to protect the Hexcatcher as much as possible. Nice, we actually got a land out of that. Improvise Club. Sure. Okay, we'll have the Tishana's Tidebinder this. Probably just a Market Gnome. I don't want them drawing a card. Okay. Highly unfortunate that we have a tap land here, but what can you do? Play out the Ixalan. They could have that new artifact, right? That exiles. Oh, imagine if we got rid of the One Ring with the Tishana's Tidebinder. That would have been sick, right? Well, now we know. Now we know they play with the One Ring. Okay, that's a lot of card draws opponent's getting. It deals 5 damage to any target. That's pretty cool, actually. They're not going to get rid of the Master Pearl Trident here? That's kind of weird. Wait, I think opponent's actually dead. Or maybe not. Pretty close though. Like very, very close, like, right? Block, block. They take like 6, 8, 10... Oh, I think they're dead. Yeah, because they didn't get rid of the Master Pearl Trident with Retribution Wand, they died. Okay, so this one actually get rid of artifact as well, so let's actually bring that in. Let's take out a Mirror Regery. Shaper's Sanctuary? Or Spell Pierce. It could also be a Pithing Needle as well. Yeah, I think Merfolk Trickster can go down. Oh, sick. Okay, we have literally everything. I think I'll just turn that into a playable land. Like non-pain land. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses 1 life. Oh no, it's the other side. Oh wow, this is actually kind of sick as an artifact. So there is an enchantment version of this, right? That's actually sick. Okay, I have a plan. Opponent passes, they probably have a removal spell. It sucks if they do. Okay, they did not. So this is actually excellent. Like, look at this. That's so good. Because you can sacrifice this to counter something too. So yeah, I don't know about the Fanatical offering, as it's like pretty bad Deadly Dispute, right? Not giving you a treasure. It's so much worse getting a map than a treasure. Okay, landmark. I don't care about that. Funny thing is, this might actually be opponent's worst matchup. A deck that plays Tishana's Tidebinder. Yeah, I literally have to do nothing because of this card. And the Vodelian Hexcatcher. Like, 2 combined, insane. Play your One Ring. Do it. No One Ring. When this enters the battlefield, it deals 5 damage to target tapped creature an opponent controls. We'll counter this ability. Thank you very much. We'll counter that with sacrificing a 2/2. Lovely. That's so good. Like... the Hexcatcher and Pilgrim are so busted together. Okay, we got the combo. We love to see the combo. Tishana's Tidebinder, we're gonna keep that. We don't know what they're playing, so... Deep Root Glade. Huh. I still don't know what they're playing. Right. Perilous Voyage. Like, what does that mean? Wishclaw Talisman, so... I think they're just a combo deck. I mean, we do have the Vidalian Hexcatcher here, so... I am actually going to resolve the Hexcatcher now. In case they have like a 0-mana counter spell. They're trying to win next turn. Creating more tokens for our Vidalian Hexcatcher. Yeah, so they're a combo deck. I think it's like a Sultai Ultimatum. That's kind of the gist that I got. I'm gonna bring 2 Spell Pierces, but I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Again, we have an amazing hand. Might turn one of the Mutavolts into Tropical Island though. Yeah, they are... Wow. Mana Confluence into a Thoughtseize. Oh, they're playing that... What is that? The copy deck. They're playing the copy deck. Just gonna play out this violin. Nice. It does seem like they certainly have something. I'm gonna collect the company on their turn. I think I'm just letting this happen. Okay. Easy game. We saw the power of the enchantment a little bit there. Ooh. Playing is a Loris deck. It's a little bit slow. That's a lot better. I don't want to just keep all these, but... This might be a really greedy keep, right? Humans? Maybe we can work with the... work with this. I think it's a humans deck. I don't think Aura deck would play a Hopeful Initiate. A Copper Goat Vanguard. That's actually really good. Because this thing has to attack for you to train. Yeah, okay. Dahlia's lieutenant is nothing now. I'll take a land, please. Okay, I mean, that's not the worst. Okay, I made a mistake. Made a grave mistake. I need to play the civilian first. Whoops. It's really bad. That is really, really bad. What happened there? Okay, at least we got a land. Pretty nice. Attack, attack. They should have sacrificed the lieutenant there, right? At least I would have, because I would want to put that in the graveyard, and then call his lieutenant. Okay, so we have to be a little bit careful here. I don't think we can attack anymore. How do we get to 14? Wait, what's happening? They were really banking on that, huh? Kind of crazy. Yeah, this attack is still crazy. Even though like Jirina can technically save your team here, but yeah, I feel like this is still crazy. Because you're attacking everything means that you could potentially die here. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of this attack. Yeah, that's that happened. Attack, play the Mirror Regery. Untap Civilian. 6 blocker against 5, 6, 7. Let the Copper Coat Vanguard through. That's only 6, so I can block 6. 8, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I missed lethal. Okay, that's really bad. I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I hope that doesn't lose me the game here because of that. A little scary. Never miss lethal, I guess. The opponent passes. Okay, Merfolk Trickster. Tap this. Mirror Rager, tap 1. Yeah, because I made that mistake, this is becoming a little bit awkward, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna pass here. I'm gonna collect the company for Tishana's Tidebinder. Well, that's not it. That was enough to win the game, but yeah, that misplay, not winning the game there was pretty bad. So we'll play something like this. Soul Guy Lantern and a favored enemy. I think in this matchup, like just having like the stacking bunch of lores actually does get the job done. Normally. I'm kind of taken away by the Brave the Element though. That's pretty scary. We'll cut the C-Note Scouts. Maybe just one Soul Guy Lantern. Take away like Mistbinder. Pilgrimage might be a little bit too slow versus them. Ooh, that's... No, we can't keep this one because of Mutavault. This one also sucks, but I gotta keep it. Maybe not. Okay, Peddler sucks, right? That means our collected company is gone. Yeah, maybe taking out the 1-drops isn't good. Situations like these. Okay, that's an interesting choice. Maybe they can win before Collected Company comes down. Portable hole. I'll take I would like to take untapped land, please. This is game. Okay, so this time let's put in the C-Note Scouts. Go down on a Kitesail Larcenist. Yeah, Deep Road Pilgrimage is going to be a lot worse in matches like these, like where you just want to have as much stack as much Merfolks as possible. Yeah, maybe. I mean, one copy of Soul Guy Lantern could be value. Let's do this. Yikes. No one drops again. We're going first this time, so hopefully that changes a little bit. Yeah, I'm just going to Hex Catch for this. We have a faster start than last time just because we're going first, but opponent has the same curve yet again. But we also have the threat of the Collected Company soon. So they gotta choose Collected Company. Yep, there we go. I think I'm just going to play out the Marrow Regery. I think that's the strongest play. And I'll pass here with the Tishana's Tidebinder up. So Luminar Gas Print is no more. That's good. There's that Coppercoat Vanguard. I'm actually going to get rid of the Coppercoat Vanguard here. Yeah, let's say attack with everything. Maybe I just attack with the Tishana's Tidebinder. Seems like the play, because this way, like, they could have Dahlia's Lieutenant, which makes it pretty bad. We'll pay the ward here. Boom, boom. This is a weird game, isn't it? Like, look at all these triggers coming out. I could Kite Sail Larcenist to get rid of the Coppercoat Vanguard. But I think I just kind of want to Tishana's Tidebinder again. I'm just trying to make full advantage of the fact that they only have 2 mana. Like, I don't want to give them a treasure with the Larcenist. I am loving the fact that we have so many flash creatures in Merfolk. No 1-drops against a wizard deck. I think that's a mulligan. This one looks good. I think I just want lands. Because this deck only plays like 22 lands. So getting your land drop off of that card is actually pretty important. Yeah, at least this one dodges like Flame of Anor, which is kind of nice. Feels good. I think I actually will have to let them hit me. Do I? I feel like they're going to do it either way, right? We really need a land now. I would like a land, please. Land me. Ooh, that's really bad. Yeah, well, I'm ready to lose. Are we actually going to lose with triple collected company in our hand? That would be actually kind of incredible. Yeah, that would be incredible. What am I saying? We probably lost this one, right? Like, do we even have to see this? Like, this was the turn to collect the company, but we didn't get it. Yeah, who am I gonna kid? Like, this is probably already over. Yeah, I'm not even gonna see if I draw land or not. We missed out on collect the company like 2 turns in a row. That's enough to lose the game. Favored enemy. I think we just go Larcenous into a Soulguy Lantern. Take out the pilgrimages. I feel like there's a lot. Way too many wizard decks at the moment. Way too many wizard decks. Okay, how many Spike Field Hazards do you play? There's no way you play more than 1 copy. Well, I'm just gonna play this out just so that, I mean, I can get a creature out. Let's actually collect a company now. I wanted to get a Tishana's Tidebinder. Yeah, honestly, like this matchup's just impossible. I don't know why I'm even shocked. Yeah, it's just an impossible matchup. It's like nothing lines up perfectly. Soulscar Mage makes Civilian like... Alright, so we played a bit of this deck. Unfortunately, there are a lot of wizard decks. I wanted to see some discover combo decks. Because before I actually played this Merfolk deck, I have actually ran into a bunch of discovered decks, so I wanted to try the Merfolk to see if this deck can counter it. But of course, as soon as I change this, I run into a bunch of wizard decks, and that's not good because even with Kira, so we didn't get the Kira down against the wizard deck, but even if you do get it down, it's still gonna be a hard matchup. So the fact that we didn't get it makes the matchup a little bit more difficult, isn't it? Against non-wizard decks, the Deep Root Pilgrimage has been pretty amazing, especially against that combo deck we played against. We basically made a token every single time when we attack with our 1-drop, and then as soon as they try to combo, we had the Vodalian Hexcatcher, and because we made a token every single time, it fuels the Hexcatcher into countering more spells. We actually saw this against a human deck as well, so this card is pretty amazing. But we have also seen the weaknesses of a Deep Root Pilgrimage, where if opponent does manage to remove your creature every single turn, this card becomes useless, right? Like if you play a 1-mana card, they remove it. You play Deep Root Pilgrimage, you play a 2-mana card, they remove it. This still does not do anything. So because this card itself doesn't trigger it, right? Because it says whenever one or more non-token Merfolks you control becomes tapped, right? Yeah, it's a little weird because this is supposed to be good against non-creature decks, but at the same time, against non-creature decks, if they remove your creature every single turn, this becomes a little bit awkward. So that's actually one of the reasons why we are playing a lot of flash creatures. We are playing 4 copies of Merfolk Tricksters, and we're playing 4 copies of Tishana's Tidebinder and 4 copies of Vodalian Hexcatcher to actually make opponent, I don't know, kind of tap out or do something, and then you flash this in and then play the Deep Root Pilgrimage, or have this already on the battlefield and then flash it in and then attack the next turn. So that's why I'm actually playing 4 copies of Merfolk Tricksters. Some Merfolk decks don't play 4 copies of Merfolk Tricksters from what I've seen, but in this deck, you definitely want to play a lot of flash creatures because to abuse the Deep Root Pilgrimage. It's also pretty good with Mirror Regery as well when you have a bunch of flash creatures like this. And I have found Kaisel Arsonist to be pretty good. Yeah, I have found this card to be pretty good. Even in Merfolk, although it's not a Merfolk, it's better than playing some non-creature spells, right? That doesn't get hit by the Collect the Company. So I do quite like the Kaisel Arsonist quite a bit. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far, and if you did, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.